Hi. Hey, YouTube audience. Hi, I'm whispering. I don't want to be really loud if the people downstairs can hear me, but I can't really hear much of anyone here. It's been awesome at this hotel. I didn't feel like being really loud. Hi, because it's 6:56 in the morning LA time. I found this awesome place. This is really cool. This is really cool. I'm gonna check that this video is really um, filming. Yeah, there's Corey. This is awesome. He texted me. Corey texted me. My friend. Um, let's see if this video is filming, and then I'm gonna show you this place. It's so amazing because I can afford it to live in it, and I'll still be making like $1,000 after I rent my house. I'll be making an additional $1,000 a month. I'll have a free place to stay in LA and $1,000 a month, and maybe more if I rent my house to three different people. I may rent the upstairs of my house for I don't know how much, up to 1,000 or 800, and the downstairs for 1,600 or something. I don't know. In the guest house, I may rent for different stuff, and I'm not gonna say how much, but I have a whole family who wants to rent my house right now. It's amazing. I have this entire family who wants to rent my house, so I can keep my house, my special house that's out in the woods, the beautiful house you've seen in my videos that I worked on for 5 years. I'll write to Corey. Yo, man. Okay. Corey. Yo, man. What did he say? It's so. There it is. Yo, man, a Hollywood bungalow. Okay. Let me show you this place. It's less than a street away from Hollywood Boulevard, and a few streets away from the Hollywood Stars, the stars that are on Hollywood Boulevard. You know, this stuff. I'll show you. And it's in a good enough neighborhood where it's like a cool neighborhood of Hollywood. And I think I'm gonna rent it. I wrote to him yesterday. They just put the house apartment for rent yesterday. And I wrote to him and I called them. I said I want the place, but I'd like to see it in person. So I'll show you what this place looks like. And it's really interesting. I can homeschool. Well, it's really good. It goes to Hollywood High School. So if Rowan lives there, he can go to Hollywood High School, or I can homeschool him. I'll probably just homeschool him. I'm trying to move the picture of my face here. There it is, my face. Okay. So it's next to the Hollywood Walk of Fame stuff. It's a few streets down from the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and it's a little Hollywood bungalow built in 1920. It's so cool. You know, it's not the coolest house ever. It's a little, kind of a 2-bedroom. It's a big 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom. And it'll be enough where I can play drums and play music in. And, I can play music with Rowan. I can play drums, he can play drums, he can play keyboard, stuff like that. And we can make videos and make music videos going around Los Angeles and film at various places around Los Angeles and film music videos would be fun. And work in movies and stuff. And I'll rent my house. So I'm gonna call him as soon as it's early enough. Right now it's 7 a.m. And here's a video of Rowan. Well, I'll show you the house first. Here's a video my son Rowan did. He's a filmmaker a little bit. He makes videos. He's 15. I'm hoping he can live with me at the house. Danica said he can live with me already, so I think he'll live with me there if I get the house. I think I'm going to get the house in Hollywood. Wait, let me turn the volume up. This is a song that he did himself on keyboards. He's 15. He did it himself with samples and keyboards. So there's a video Rowan did. Here's a picture he photoshopped that the baby drew. And she'll be in Texas. And I can go commute to see them. This is a picture the baby drew when she was 2. Eyes in her mouth, and Rowan photoshopped it to add that texture to it. And I can go see them because they're only a 3-hour plane flight away. I haven't taught her how to draw because I taught Rowan and Ivan how to draw and paint. So there'll be a 3-hour plane flight away. It's a direct flight, so I can see them in Texas pretty easily and finally have a place to live in LA and rent my house out. And so that's pretty good. A 3-hour flight to see my kids in Texas. And she might move here too. I don't know. If I get along with them, maybe she'd want to be with me again. I don't know, but she's told me no, like 200 times. So I don't know what to say. I'll open up these pictures of the house that I got. Well, here's the pictures of the house. This is the neighborhood. This is a little place where it is. It says a gated community. It has a gate that you walk in. It has these little bungalows built in 1920. These little houses. They're like 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom each. They're a little bit bigger than a 1 bedroom. They're kind of like a 2 bedroom. So Rowan and maybe also Ivan can live there too if she wants to let them come to LA to do movies and stuff with me. And then she can keep the baby back safe in Texas. She can keep the baby safe in Texas in a suburban neighborhood. But Rowan's big. He can bench press like 240 pounds or something, but he's like kind of normal looking. I can bench press 370 pounds. You know, I'm like a big man and who lifts weights for a bunch of time, but I got him into working out with weights so he can defend himself. He's not gonna be like, you know, they're not, no weirdos are gonna get him, and he's really into karate and stuff. He's 15, so I think so he'll be okay, and I'm gonna look out for him too, and probably go everywhere with him so he doesn't go places on his own, because he's still a kid. He's still a child. He's only 15, so I want to make sure he's okay. This is him. That's Rowan. Is this thing recording? Yeah. That's Rowan. So she said he can live with me. This is the house. It has stuff in the windows because I guess nowadays it's like, I don't know why they put stuff in the windows and nobody steal it, but probably no one's stealing that neighborhood. Here's the inside of the house. It's a small house. It's like new in the inside, but it's very affordable. That's one of the reasons why I like it. It's a real house where I can actually play drums and play music. I can probably bring my amps and drums there, or get some cheap amps and drums. So I don't have to transport everything, and just get some beds and cheap amps and drums and a desk or something like that, or another desk for Rowan. And I have plenty of clothes and stuff with me, my laptop, phone, and clothes and stuff. So this is the house in the inside. It's like new everywhere, they said, and the inside pretty amazing. 1920 Hollywood bungalow. Look at this beautiful shower. It's really cool. It has a new shower, like a kind of expensive looking one. So thank God it's not some like cheap poor shower. It has it looks like a kind of expensive kitchen countertop, but it's small. See how small that is? It doesn't have a refrigerator yet. I'd have to buy my own refrigerator. Nothing wrong with that. I'm happy to buy my own little big refrigerator, whatever it is. Who cares? Because the rent is so low on it, and it just showed up yesterday. And I left him all these messages. Said I want the place. I left him one or two messages. I'm gonna call this morning and try to see it in person. This is the place. It's like kind of like a 2-bedroom, but like a big 1-bedroom. It has that nice bathroom with that nice shower. It has some open room, some regular rooms. I guess that at one time was a fireplace. I don't know. You don't really. It has heat. I'm sure it must have heat. I didn't ask about that. I'll look. And here's the house on the outside. It's a small little house. There are other houses like it in this place. Their Hollywood bungalow is 1920, built in 1920. It's kind of cool. I thought it was really cool and amazing. I can actually play my drums and play music loud in there. I can put padding and stuff in the windows if for some reason if it's still too loud. But it's a house. It's a real house where I can play music, not like through the walls in an apartment. Then here's the neighborhood. Here's where you first walk up to it. You use a key to get in. So it's like the people who live there in there, no one else can get in. It's pretty neat. And it's right next to the Walk of Fame, the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's a few streets away from the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In Hollywood, easy to get almost anywhere in LA from there. It's close to the valley. I'll show you, like, maybe I can show you on a map. I don't want to show you the exact address. It's really cool. I'm really excited about it. And there are other houses there too, but they're like a little more expensive, and I want to get this one because I'd save 800 on rent from this other house that's there, which is, the other house may be a little bigger, I don't know, but I'd save 800 a month on rent if I get this one. And to me, that's like a way to save money, so I don't have to make plenty of money. It's money I can. Um, Let me show you where it is on a map. Let me show you what Los Angeles is like on a map. Okay, here's California, right? You know, California, like you've all seen. There's California. There's California on a map, but I'll show you what Los Angeles is like. This is zoomed in. What the heck? Here's Los Angeles. I'll show you what the different places of Los Angeles. Okay. You've got the beach here. The beach, which is like Santa Monica, is a little north of Venice Beach, and there's Venice Beach down there. There's the beach. Then you go inland, then there's the 405 freeway, the 10, those are famous LA freeways, and the 101. Here's the 101 up here. When you go up to here, this is Hollywood. Right here is Hollywood. See, that's Beverly Hills on the way to Hollywood. See, like, that's the beach, Santa Monica and Venice Beach. And Malibu's up here further, like way kind of further. There's Malibu, where some of those famous people live in Malibu. So down here is Venice Beach and Santa Monica, and you drive through here, and then that's Hollywood. This is Hollywood. This is Hollywood right here. And the house is like on Hollywood Boulevard, a little bit off Hollywood, a little bit away from Hollywood Boulevard, like right here somewhere. Is this filming? Yeah, it's filming. This is the house is like right here somewhere, and that's a good place to live because Silver Lake is if you go a little further, you're in whoops. And if Danica doesn't want to be with me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But so this is Hollywood, and the house is like right there somewhere. And here's where if you ever heard of the valley, see, here's the mountains that separate Hollywood from the valley, and this is the valley, like up there. And Burbank is a little east or to the side of the valley. That's like the valley up there, and then here's Burbank, which is a better, it's almost all good neighborhoods in Burbank. And the valley, some of it, most of it's good neighborhoods, but there are some places that are like, well, you know, you wouldn't want to move a family there. And some of it, unless you're that kind of family that's like, it's not that big of a thing, but me and Danica and the kids wouldn't live there. Danica wouldn't live there. She'd live in Burbank or some places, but I don't know if she'd even live in Hollywood unless it was like really nice and safe for her and the kids. So here's the mountains, and the Hollywood Hills are in here somewhere. The Hollywood Hills are in these mountains somewhere. I think here. And you take the 101 freeway through the mountains, and then you're in the valley. And this is where they say as an actor you should live in the valley and go to all the auditions. But it's not, they don't always say that. Sometimes you can live in Hollywood, like Pauly Shore and some of the famous people live here, in Silver Lake. there's Silver Lake right here. So this place, this little house built in 1920, really cool. Like since the classic days of Hollywood, that house and those houses have been there. Those little houses that I showed you. And they're like right here somewhere, right near Hollywood Boulevard and the Walk of Stars or whatever, Fame, whatever it's called. And here's where a bunch of famous people live, Silver Lake. But there are famous people that live in Hollywood. There are working actors that live in Hollywood. There are other people like directors and stuff. Here's Culver City. I used to live there for when I first moved to LA. I lived there with these students who went to Otis College of Art and Design, and then I lived with Danica in Playa del Rey, down here in Playa del Rey. That's south of Venice Beach. There's Venice Beach in Santa Monica. She went up to here to a community college at Santa Monica, then got into LMU. And LMU is here in Westchester. That's where we went to school, and I met her in the editing room. God brought us together. I don't know if she's going to be with me or what I'm supposed to do. And so we lived in an apartment in Playa del Rey. It was really cool. There were hardly any people around there. It was like a few streets from the beach, but I think we never went to the beach. There was a pool at the apartment. Sometimes we swam in the pool, and it was warm and nice, and we liked it being there. And before that, I had lived in Culver City. I don't want to go to downtown Los Angeles again. Downtown Los Angeles is like, okay, it's down here across the 110 freeway or something. I don't want to go there. I'm tired of going to downtown Los Angeles. I had to go there twice and was in Skid Row and made that video about it. I don't want to think about it. But up here is Hollywood. It's better. It's a better neighborhood. And even the homeless people and stuff it's not as dangerous. So the house is like here somewhere. It's like here somewhere, and that's Hollywood. This is all Hollywood. And it's close by to the valley and the studios. Many studios are up here. Anyway, I'll show you the place again. Here's what it looks like. There it is. It's a small little house. Been around since 1920. Instead of tearing them down, they kept them. Thank God, because I like the older stuff. And so this is the house. It has a little side place you can walk or sit. It has a little backyard, but I didn't show pictures of it. It's not much of a backyard. It's kind of small, but it's at least a house where I can play drums and play music. And who cares if I get to go out in a big yard for now? Because I'll keep my home. I'm gonna keep my house and rent it. So if I really want to go back to somewhere that has like a bunch of woods or a nice yard or something like that, then I can go back. Then I can go to my house again. It has a nice shower, thank God. It has some new stuff. Well, everything in it is new, they said. Like new floors, new walls, new painted walls, but it's good. They said everything was like new. It's like kind of like a 2-bedroom, but really a big 1-bedroom. There's Rowan. Hopefully he's gonna live with me. He's 15. Okay, I'm gonna see if anyone wrote. Hi. Hi. I hope it didn't look terrible. I hope it didn't look terrible there. Hi. I got room service this morning, coffee, and a thing of milk, and another coffee for tomorrow or something. Let's check the comments. Go into my channel. How do you see this video? I hope this is online. Are there people commenting on this video? Let me check on the computer.
We're in California.
Is this filming? Is this filming? What the heck? It should be filming. Where is it? Where's this video? I can't find it. Hi. Oh. I was staring right at the screen, not knowing if I looked good or bad, and I was just doing stuff on the computer to see. I was looking on my YouTube channel. I thought you could see it too, but you couldn't. Oh yeah. The heck? Oh no. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. No. Well, this video may or may not be live right now. It says it's streaming, but I don't know to what channel. It may be streaming to another channel instead of mine. I have one other channel. It's called John Birmingham's Additional Videos, and some other smaller channel where I started uploading videos a little bit and have like 4 subscribers or something. But I have 16,600 subscribers and 100 million views on all my videos that I'm an actor in. 100 million views. And my kids have, each of the boys have 400 million views, and the baby has 100 million views. Because we worked at that. That's what we do. That's why I'm in Los Angeles right now. We do movies, films, videos, music, stuff like that. So that's why I'm here. Okay, bye. If it didn't go live, then I'll upload the video. I'm recording it too. So I'm gonna go. Believe in God and Jesus and you'll be saved. Do God's work on earth and you'll be saved if you really don't sin and do your best God's work. Okay, bye. I pray to God and Jesus that we're okay in this life on earth and in the next life in heaven when we're raised from the dead and judged on Judgment Day. I hope to God we make it to heaven because of our good acts on earth that make us feel better on earth, by being kind to others, by repenting when we're by ourselves, by having a relationship with God and Jesus where we love God and Jesus, where we honor our parents, where we leave our parents to be as one flesh with our husband or wife and honor our husband or wife first, and still honor our parents but less, and not first anymore, then you put your wife first, remember. And also being a good parent, which is not easy when she took him to Texas, but it's easier from here. I've been a good parent. I write to him a bunch. I went there 7 times, 1,000 miles away, to make sure they're okay. So you do God's work, and it shows you how to in the New Testament in the Bible. So there are videos on that. I'll put a link to that later. You can just go to my channel and you'll see videos on God and Jesus. Okay, bye. Praise God. Praise Jesus. Bye.